Most Americans spend a full third of their lives at work. It's how we support ourselves and our families, and gives many of us meaning and purpose. But it can also be a source of great stress and unhappiness. And due to new economic, technological, and social forces, work, the central fact of our lives, is changing. Gone are the days of a single job that lasts your whole life. Nowadays, people don't expect that kind of commitment from employers. We expect to have to shoulder risk and find our own way from job to job. Technology has also drastically changed the nature of work. It's created high demand for very skilled workers, but most of the other jobs created by these new technologies have been lower paying than those they've eliminated. People without the right skills often find themselves trapped in low-wage or temporary jobs with few benefits and little security. Wages have been stagnant for a long time. Agricultural jobs have changed and there are fewer of them, affecting many regions of the country. Since our work depends on so many forces beyond any individual's control, how do we prepare ourselves, our children, and our communities to succeed in this new economy? The following 3 options offer different approaches for dealing with the new economy, each of which calls for action by business, government, individuals, and communities. Each option addresses a particular challenge, but each option also has drawbacks. We have some choices to make together. So, what are our options? Option 1. Free to succeed. This option says that both individuals and businesses should be as free as possible to pursue their own success. Businesses will need to employ and deploy labor with maximum flexibility, and workers should see themselves as free agents, ready to seize new opportunities. But opening the door to greater prosperity could allow many workforce casualties along the way, causing greater inequality, increased insecurity, and loss of jobs for many Americans. One part of this option would be individuals taking advantage of technology that allows people to buy and sell and even raise capital online, becoming more entrepreneurial. But many people do not have the resources, temperaments, or skills to be entrepreneurial, and even among those who do, many will fail. At the community level, individuals and organizations could strengthen community banks, create lending circles, and finance microloans. But this involves the creation of a lot of new debt, which means risk for both borrowers and lenders. And at the national level, we could increase free trade, abandoning efforts to protect declining industries. But this would lead to some Americans losing their current jobs. Or we could try a different option: an equal chance to succeed. This option speaks to our sense of fair play. It calls for improving failing schools and making education more accessible so all citizens have a fair shot at good jobs. This option also calls for other interventions, like providing childcare and family leave as well as higher wages to reduce hardships faced by low-wage workers. But many of these actions impose costs on businesses and taxpayers. One part of this option would be making college and other training more accessible by reducing the cost of higher education and providing more grants and scholarships. But this could result in a lot more people with degrees competing for the same jobs. We could also increase the minimum wage so that even low-skilled jobs provide a moderate income. But this could lead to fewer jobs being created and slower economic growth. Or, a third option, we could choose the future we want. This option says that we can't trust the marketplace alone to provide the kind of future we want, but that we need to make strategic choices about the kinds of industries and jobs we want for our communities. But taking coordinated action to shape our economy means intervening in the free market, and wrong decisions could leave communities at even greater risk. One part of this option would be government, business, and academia working together to make strategic decisions and investments in industries of the future. But we could easily make wrong decisions and end up wasting taxpayer dollars and distorting free markets. Communities could also create tax-free zones and strive to make areas more appealing to businesses and workers. But these businesses will all have an impact on the quality of life, and tax breaks for businesses could strain a community's budget for education and infrastructure. These three options are the starting point of our conversation. In order to make progress, a broad range of people will need to act together, which means we need to weigh the trade-offs against what we hold valuable and make a decision everyone can live with. So, let's get talking.